Hello, my friends in Multimedia One. Today we have been working on our logos. And if you can remember, we talked about this earlier this week about a logo or building a brand that represents you. So when it comes to logos, we can use different things that can be a symbol, a picture, a shape. It can be any of these type of things. Maybe we're focused on a specific slice of pizza, or maybe we want to use an animal, or maybe we just want lettering. So what you'll be able to do is, as it is time, you will be able to build a website, and all of these items are going to be on your website. I have 4 screens going, so bear with me here. I have built a website for you all to visualize. On this particular website, this is my portfolio. These are the things that will be included, and this is part of the final project of what we're doing next week. So I've got my name, I talked about my portfolio. Again, since we did Legos, I've got the Lego movie. I have my link to my storyboard that movie. We were talking about logos, so this is something that would be on my website. So I love American Bison. I love the concept of fireplaces and hanging herbs and using different herbs for things like that. We also, in our class, covered Photoshop. So I implemented the pictures that I took at Ohanapikosh up at Mount Rainier National Park this last May. And then I also have a link to be able to get to my entire Photoshop gallery. This particular one is specific to what I learned during this program and the different items that I've tried to use for this. So this is what our final is going to be. When it's orange like this is a button, and within this button is a link. So if I wanted to go to Adobe Express, which is something we'll be using, these links on my website are going to be specific for what I might need, or maybe something that I thought was helpful. So in this particular one, we're looking at Adobe Express. That's where we're going to be building our website, and we'll be able to share some things that we learned or thought were interesting. So I'm going to go back. So up from your desktop, by the way, you should have this symbol. It's called Adobe Creative Cloud. If you don't have it, you should be able to search for it in the search bar that's at the bottom of your screen. For this instance, I do have a shortcut. We've used Photoshop. Illustrator is an option as well if you would like to use Illustrator and have something that looks a little different there. One thing is that we will, for our website, we'll be able to use Adobe Express. So again, on the Creative Cloud, we're going to look for Adobe Express, and I'm going to open this one in my browser. It went to the wrong screen. Okay. So right here, this is actually something that I can do. This is where I can create on the home page. I'll be able to generate an AI. So if I wanted to, one of the dogs that I have always loved is actually a Doberman Pinscher. Now, if one day I decided I'm going to raise them, and as a breeder, this may be something that I could do is I could utilize a picture and build information that way. So from here, I've got Doberman Pinscher, with a collar, without a collar, different scenes, things like that. I can also ask it to generate more options, more ideas. And so this is something else that I could use. Another thing that I really love is the Pacific Crest Trail. This is a trail that ranges from Canada down to Mexico here. It goes through the western part of the United States. And so I could ask it to generate images. This is a trail you can hike, takes 4 or 5 months, things like that. So this is something that I could implement if that spoke to me. I know another person or two has talked about, they've specifically have asked for or looked into vehicles. So maybe they're looking at a 1986 C10 truck in black, just for fun. And we can see, let's go back to photos. That might have been too specific. In that particular instance, I do have access to Canva, and I really appreciate Canva. I worked with another student on these kind of things. A truck. He was looking specific for a truck. He was hoping to be able to find a 4-door. Unfortunately, we didn't. But some of these things, these are the items that I've been working with for myself. This is one of those trucks from a different student who was looking for one in black. This is my evolution of bison. So this is part of the Dream Lab, part of Canva. We don't have access to it right now, but that is something that we could be looking at. So again, these are all sorts of ideas and concepts of what we can do when it comes to Adobe Express. I really appreciate Adobe Express and all the things that they offer. When we go to build a web page, we can look at educational or events, personal items, businesses. Maybe we're going to be running a business, catering service, restaurant, or in this instance, we're looking at a portfolio, and this is the one I happen to select. So the ultimate goal, again, is we're going to be taking our information from all the work that we've done. We're going to be building it into the website, but your job to get there is you need to work on your building of your name, okay, and building of the things that you really like or appreciate. Some people talked about maybe they want to travel. So if I wanted to create an AI image regarding travel, again, I could do something along the lines of planes, trains, automobiles, things like that. So we'll see what this one produces. And again, you can actually change like the way that it looks. There we go, travel. But maybe we want something realistic. If I was going to be sharing a story with students, or if I was going to illustrate something for a book, this is something that I could see doing for myself. So anyway, that is your job. You're going to be working, I would encourage you to look at Adobe Express. I like it better than maybe Adobe Illustrator, but these are options for you. Save 3 examples. I want you to save 3. I don't think you can see it with it cutting off. I want you to save 3 different examples for this and of what represents you. So that is your assignment for today. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be happy to do my best. Have a good day.